From gracing red carpets at a young age to navigating the complexities of a high-profile family, Shiloh Jolie-Pitt's life has unfolded in the public eye. At just 17, she's already experienced a whirlwind of defining moments that have shaped her into the remarkable young woman she is today. But now her life takes another turn with a surprising revelation. Her name has been removed from her father Brad Pitt's $300 million fortune. This unexpected decision has left many scratching their heads wondering what it means for Shiloh's future. It has raised questions like, what exactly was going through the young daughter's mind when she did that? Is there a secret reason that is unknown to the public eye? Join us as we uncover the rumors Brad Pitt's daughter confirmed. Background and early childhood of Shiloh Pitt. Shiloh Jolie-Pitt, born on May 27, 2006 in Swakopmund, Namibia, captured the world's attention from a young age. She is the first biological child of renowned Hollywood actors Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Shiloh's birth was eagerly anticipated and widely covered by the media, reflecting her parents' celebrity status. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, often referred to as Brangelina by the media, were one of Hollywood's most glamorous and influential couples. They met on the set of the movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2004 and soon became a public fascination. At the time of Shiloh's birth, they were already parents to two adopted children, Maddox from Cambodia and Zahara from Ethiopia. Namibia was chosen as the birthplace of Shiloh due to its natural beauty and privacy. Angelina Jolie felt a deep connection to Africa, having spent significant time there due to her humanitarian work. The couple's decision to have Shiloh in Namibia was also a way to avoid the intense media scrutiny that typically surrounded their lives in the United States. Shiloh's birth in Namibia caused a stir of excitement, with local officials feeling honored and delighted. Namibian law allowed Shiloh to claim citizenship if her parents pursued it. Her celebrity status was evident even at a young age, at just 2 months old. Shiloh was immortalized in wax at the renowned Madame Tussauds Wax Museum in New York City. The wax figure depicted her parents proudly standing by her cradle, symbolizing their adoration and pride for their newborn daughter. It was a testament to the extraordinary circumstances in which she entered the world. Shiloh's early childhood was marked by a blend of privilege and global exposure. Growing up in a household with parents who were both celebrities and passionate advocates for humanitarian causes, she was exposed to diverse cultures and lifestyles from a young age. Despite the fame of her parents, they endeavored to provide her with a relatively normal upbringing. Shiloh's family life was enriched by her siblings, both adopted and biological. In addition to Maddox and Zahara, she later gained 3 more siblings: Pax Thien, adopted from Vietnam, and twins Knox Leon and Vivian Marceline. The Jolie-Pitt family often traveled together for both work and humanitarian missions, giving Shiloh and her siblings a unique upbringing filled with cultural experiences and philanthropic endeavors. How did her environment affect her upbringing? How is she handling her parents' divorce? Stay glued as we dive deeper. Shiloh's Hollywood journey. In 2008, the world was introduced to a young Shiloh Jolie-Pitt as she made her first foray into Hollywood alongside her father Brad Pitt in the acclaimed film Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Her debut as a baby on the big screen captured the attention of audiences and industry insiders, setting the stage for what many anticipated would be a diverse and promising entertainment career. However, as Shiloh began to come of age, it became apparent that she was not keen on being a part of her parents' movie persona. Despite being offered the role of young Aurora in her mother's film, Maleficent, Shiloh chose a different path. When asked about playing Aurora, Shiloh laughed off the idea, expressing a preference for portraying a horned creature instead. As a result, her sister Vivian ultimately took on the role, while Shiloh later lent her voice to the character of Shui Shui in the animated hit Kung Fu Panda 3 in 2016. It was clear that Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt chose not to restrict their children's experiences in the film industry or glamorize it. Jolie wanted her children to explore various paths and opportunities beyond acting, and Shiloh would do just that. In recent years, Shiloh has emerged as a style icon in her own right, drawing inspiration from her mother's iconic fashion sense. This was evident at the premiere of Eternals in London in 2021, where she wore a striking printed black and white Dior dress, reminiscent of Jolie's distinctive style. The actress has openly supported Shiloh's fashion choices, stressing the importance of allowing children to express themselves and develop their unique styles. Shiloh is practically Angelina's +1 at this point, joining her at premieres for movies like Unbroken and Maleficent. But Shiloh isn't all glitz and glam. She's been by her parents' side on some seriously impactful adventures too. In 2018, she joined them on a trip to a refugee camp in Jordan, with the UNHCR showing compassion and support to people in need. They've traveled all over from Cambodia to Ethiopia, and Angelina has always shared heartwarming moments from these trips, talking about how much they've impacted their family. Shiloh is not just tagging along for the photos, she's actively involved in these humanitarian efforts, engaging with different cultures and communities. It's clear she has a big heart and a desire to make a difference. Shiloh Pitt is finding her path and stepping into the spotlight. Shiloh Jolie-Pitt is carving her own path, and it's paved with energetic hip-hop moves. Her newfound love for dance has not only become a personal passion, but has also propelled her into the spotlight on social media. Accounts dedicated to her impressive skills have become viral sensations, showcasing videos of Shiloh effortlessly conquering high-octane routines to popular tracks like Lizzo's About Damn Time and Ed Sheeran's Shiver. Interestingly, Brad Pitt himself has admitted his lack of dancing skills, but has found enjoyment in it, showing its growing importance in his life. An unofficial YouTube channel aptly named Shiloh Jolie-Pitt Dance boasts over 2,500 subscribers, a testament to the captivating performances filmed at the prestigious Millennium Dance Complex in Los Angeles. Shiloh confidently takes center stage fearlessly, tackling diverse dance styles. She transitions seamlessly from the sultry grooves of Rihanna's music videos to the infectious pop beats of Dua Lipa and Bruno Mars. Even the iconic moves of Christina Aguilera haven't escaped her repertoire. Shiloh's dance vocabulary isn't limited to mimicking popular trends. Hints of her own personal style and interpretation begin to emerge in her performances. She throws in unexpected flourishes or subtle variations, showcasing a budding creativity that extends beyond simply replicating choreography. This subtle innovation adds another layer to her performances, hinting at a deeper artistic wellspring waiting to be tapped. The instructors at Millennium Dance Complex, a renowned training ground for aspiring dancers, have undoubtedly played a crucial role in honing Shiloh's skills. These professionals, who have helped shape the careers of countless dance stars, likely recognize the raw talent and dedication Shiloh possesses. Their guidance and expertise are no doubt propelling her growth, helping her refine her technique and explore the full range of her abilities. The famous Brad and Angelina Jolie relationship, from sweet to sour. When Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie first met on the set of the movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2004, little did they know that their on-screen chemistry would lead to one of Hollywood's most talked-about relationships. The duo quickly became known as Brangelina, a Hollywood power couple that seemed to have it all: looks, talent, and a growing family. Their relationship began on a controversial note, as Pitt was still married to actress Jennifer Aniston at the time. However, once Pitt and Aniston divorced, the path was clear for Pitt and Jolie to explore their budding romance. The couple brought together a blended family of 6 children, 3 of whom were adopted from different countries. For years, Brad and Angelina's relationship seemed like a fairy tale. They traveled the world together, starred in movies side by side, and even started a charitable foundation, the Jolie-Pitt Foundation, to give back to those in need. However, the cracks in their relationship began to show in 2016, when Jolie filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. The split shocked fans and the media alike, with rumors swirling about the real reasons behind the breakup. Reports surfaced of Pitt's alleged substance abuse and anger issues, as well as Jolie's concerns about the well-being of their children. The messy divorce proceedings dragged on for years, with both parties accusing each other of various wrongdoings. As the dust settled, it became clear that the once beloved Brangelina had fallen from grace. Pitt and Jolie's bitter divorce played out in the public eye, tarnishing their reputations and leaving a rift between them that seemed impossible to heal. The couple's once adoring fans were left heartbroken, mourning the end of a relationship that had once seemed so perfect. Despite the sour ending to their romance, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie have both moved on with their lives. Pitt has since rekindled his friendship with Jennifer Aniston, sparking rumors of a reconciliation, while Jolie has focused on her career and her role as a humanitarian. The rise and fall of the Brad and Angelina Jolie relationship serves as a cautionary tale for those who worship celebrity couples. What may seem like a fairy tale romance from the outside often hides darker truths beneath the surface. As fans, we can only hope that both Brad and Angelina find peace and happiness in their separate lives, far away from the spotlight that once shone so brightly on their ill-fated love story. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's high-profile divorce in 2016 brought significant changes to Shiloh's family life. Despite the challenges, both parents have resolved to remain committed to co-parenting their children and providing them with stability and support. Both Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt have been influential figures in Hollywood and beyond. Angelina is not only known for her acting career, but also for her extensive humanitarian work as a special envoy for the United Nations Refugee Agency. She has traveled to numerous countries, advocating for refugees and children's rights. Brad Pitt, an Academy Award-winning actor and producer, has also been involved in various humanitarian efforts, particularly focused on environmental conservation and rebuilding efforts in New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina. Shiloh's father, Brad Pitt, has a new woman. As Brad Pitt's messy legal drama with Angelina Jolie wages on, his relationship with Inez de Ramon continues to be smooth sailing. Being with her has brought new meaning to his life. Brad can't rave enough about how madly in love he is, a source exclusively reveals in the newest issue of Us Weekly. They complement each other. Noting that the two are still going strong, the insider says that Pitt's romance with de Ramon, who is 31, is completely different from his always serious relationship with Jolie, whom he split from in 2016. Inez is very zen and doesn't like conflict or negativity. Her calm nature is something people hope will help Pitt patch things up with Angelina and reach a conclusion in their divorce proceedings. Inez wants Brad to find peace, forgive, and move on. From her perspective, it doesn't make sense for him to hold on to all the animosity. Pitt has been romantically connected to de Ramon since November 2022, 2 months after de Ramon split from her ex-husband, Vampire Diaries' Alan Paul Wesley. Wellesley officially filed for divorce on February 2023, and the two finalized their separation in March. Another source confirmed that in December 2022, Pitt and de Ramon were officially an item. They enjoy each other's company and are having a great time in the early stages of an early relationship, but are still getting to know each other, the insider shared at the time. It was also discovered that de Ramon's feelings for Pitt weren't deterred by the actor's divorce drama. If anything, it's only made their connection stronger in a lot of ways because they're very open and honest when it comes to communication about their lives, whether it be the good or the bad. De Ramon has also proven to be a very good influence on Pitt since moving in together. Brad is so in love and happier than he's been in a long time. Shiloh reconnects with her dad. Amidst her parents' ongoing custody battle, Shiloh Jolie-Pitt, at 17, decided to make a significant life change by moving in with her dad, Brad Pitt, before she turned 18. According to information from a close family, it paints a picture of a teenager seeking a bit of independence and quality time with her father. Shiloh reportedly expressed a desire to experience life in her dad's impressive Los Feliz mansion before entering adulthood, a move fueled by a yearning to shake things up. This decision to move in with Brad isn't solely based on a desire for a change of scenery. Shiloh had always shared a close bond with her father, and the prospect of spending more time with him holds a strong appeal. Sources claim that she feels happy and comfortable in his presence, a sentiment likely amplified by the ongoing tensions surrounding the custody battle. Understandably, Brad was thrilled by his daughter's decision. However, a potential wrinkle exists in this seemingly positive development. Brad has been romantically involved with Inez de Ramon for over a year, and Shiloh reportedly hasn't had the chance to meet her. This new dynamic within the household could present some initial awkwardness as Shiloh adjusts to a new living situation with an unfamiliar person. Despite this potential hurdle, Brad remains optimistic about the situation. Shiloh, in a gesture of familial unity, reportedly attempted to mend fences between Brad and his older siblings Maddox, Pax, and Zahara. While these efforts haven't yielded immediate results, they highlight Shiloh's maturity and her desire for a more harmonious family dynamic. Fortunately, her relationship with her younger siblings, Knox and Vivi, remains strong, offering a sense of stability amidst the ongoing family drama. Understandably, Angelina Jolie found it tough to accept Shiloh's decision to live with Brad, especially considering their past challenges, including allegations of violence. These are undoubtedly heavy shadows looming over the situation. Despite how Shiloh's siblings feel about Brad, she shares a special bond with him that transcends the current conflict. According to a source familiar with the situation, Jolie isn't thrilled with Shiloh's choice, but she recognizes that Shiloh is growing up and making her own decisions. Shiloh's mom, Angelina Jolie, was accused of turning the kids against ex-husband Brad Pitt. Amid the ongoing legal battle, new allegations have emerged online that suggest that Angelina may have influenced her children to avoid spending time with their father. During visits, Brad's lawyer submitted a statement from this security company owner, Tony Webb, who used to work for Angelina from 2000 to 2020. He claims that Angelina's team tried to get him to stop 2 bodyguards from testifying in her custody battle with Brad, and get this, even though Angelina supposedly fired him, he's now working for Brad. Angelina Jolie also recently shared a startling secret amidst the ongoing legal battle with her ex-husband Brad Pitt. The complexity of the situation is heightened by Pitt's substantial $300 million wealth, adding another layer to the already tumultuous relationship between the celebrity ex-couple. Court documents filed by Jolie have brought to light disturbing allegations against Brad, including an incident on a pivotal 2016 flight, where she accused him of grabbing her by the head, violently shaking her, and even choking one of their children. These claims have sent shockwaves through the public and media, shedding light on the dark undercurrents of their past relationship. Furthermore, Angelina's allegations extend to disturbing incidents of Brad allegedly pouring beer on her, and even more distressingly, pouring wine and beer on their children. During the same episode, these revelations fueled the intense legal and emotional battle between the two Hollywood stars. In response to these allegations, Brad Pitt has reflected on his ongoing journey toward personal growth, acknowledging the complexities and duality of his nature. The public is left to grapple with the conflicting images of Pitt as both a celebrated actor and a central figure in this distressing legal saga. Shiloh's gender orientation was unclear from a young age. Shiloh, affectionately known as JN to her parents, has been drawn to clothing that leans towards a more boyish style. She has been frequently seen sporting polo shirts, jackets, and oversized tracksuits, setting her apart from the typical fashion choices of young girls her age. Her parents have been vocal about their support for Shiloh's fashion sense, emphasizing that she should be free to express herself however she sees fit. At the age of 3, Shiloh expressed her desire to be referred to as John, drawing inspiration from the beloved character Peter Pan. This decision sparked discussions about gender identity and expression, with Angelina Jolie later sharing that Shiloh's fashion sense was influenced by the style of people in Montenegro, where suits and tracksuits are commonly worn. Angelina even allowed Shiloh to cut her hair short, a decision that further challenged traditional gender norms. While Angelina finds Shiloh's fashion sense intriguing and embraces her uniqueness, the family has faced criticism from the media and public regarding their parenting choices. Both Brad and Angelina have consistently emphasized the importance of embracing their children's individuality and allowing them to express themselves authentically. They have strived to instill values of open-mindedness, strength, and kindness in their children, rejecting the notion of imposing societal expectations on them. In the face of media scrutiny, Brad Pitt has reflected on his role as a father, acknowledging the importance of supporting his children in their journey of self-discovery. Angelina Jolie has been vocal about her commitment to allowing her children to be true to themselves, stating that she would never impose her expectations on them. Despite their unwavering support for Shiloh, the family has faced accusations from tabloids and online commentators, with some suggesting that Shiloh's choices are a cry for attention or a reaction to the challenges within her parents' relationship. Angelina Jolie has been candid about the challenges she has faced while raising her children, including her daughter. Shiloh Jolie's openness about her experiences serves as a source of inspiration for many parents who may be navigating similar situations. But in a recent interview, Jolie expressed her concerns about giving less attention to Shiloh compared to her other children, Maddox, Zahara, and Pax. She shared that at times she felt conscious of the need to ensure that she did not overlook Shiloh's needs simply because she perceived the others as more vulnerable. This vulnerability stems from the unique dynamics within a family, and Jolie's introspection on this matter reflects her commitment to being an attentive and caring parent. Her efforts did not seem to be acknowledged by some members of the public as rumors surfaced about Jolie allegedly pressuring Shiloh to make radical changes, specifically regarding her choice of clothing. Reports suggested that at the age of 13, there were speculations about Shiloh undergoing hormone treatment and the possibility of gender reassignment surgery in the future. While these rumors circulated, Jolie and her former husband, Brad Pitt, maintained a dignified silence on the matter, choosing to prioritize their child's privacy and well-being. As a mother, Angelina's approach to parenting has been a subject of both admiration and criticism. Some have questioned her decision to allow her daughters to dress in a more boyish style, while others have lauded her for promoting diversity and self-expression. The most important thing for a girl, as Angelina once said, capturing the essence of her philosophy. While some may criticize Angelina for possibly confusing her kids about gender, she doesn't see a problem with them expressing their style. Angelina isn't trying to mold her daughters into many versions of herself like her mom. She understands that each of her kids is unique, and she lets them be who they are. Diversity is a strength to her. It wasn't odd that Shiloh wanted to dress like her brothers. It was just her being herself. At first, Angelina and Brad Pitt were surprised, but they realized Shiloh was more than just her name or gender. They let all their kids be themselves without worrying about what others think. When Zahara and Vivian joined their parents on the red carpet, their fashion choices didn't draw as much attention as Shiloh's. Yet both girls sometimes preferred a similar boyish style. When Vivian was 5, she starred in Maleficent as young Aurora. Angelina remembers Vivian's reaction being funny. Vivian couldn't believe she was made a princess, especially as some who preferred overalls to dresses, so she asked, "How could you make me a princess?" Angelina's commitment to allowing her children to express themselves authentically extends beyond just their clothing choices. In her exclusive essay 4L in 2019, Jolie emphasized the importance of developing the mind rather than focusing on fashion. She believes that nurturing their individuality and encouraging them to explore their interests is far more important than conforming to societal expectations. Shiloh changes her last name. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's daughter, Shiloh Jolie-Pitt, surprised many by changing her surname. The reason behind this decision has now been seemingly revealed. The daughter of the Hollywood stars filed for the name change on May 30th, 3 days after she turned 18, giving her the legal authority to make such a decision. Reports suggest that Shiloh's decision may be linked to the ongoing custody battle between her parents. Shiloh Jolie-Pitt was not allowed to testify about incidents that contributed to Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's split due to legal moves she now allegedly blames on her father. The Blast reported that on May 30th, Shiloh filed a petition in a Los Angeles court for a name change that would allow her to drop Pitt from her name. The third eldest of the former couple, Jolie and Pitt, went by the name Shiloh Nouvelle Jolie-Pitt, but requested that it be changed to Shiloh Nouvelle Jolie. According to reports, Shiloh hired her own lawyer and filed the paperwork 3 days after turning 18, hinting that she was keen to get it done. While it was initially unclear why Shiloh made the sudden move to change her last name, a close source has now revealed that it is linked to the ongoing custody battle with her parents. Shiloh and her siblings were stopped from testifying despite Angelina Jolie petitioning the court to allow it. The young actor now seemingly blames her father for the decision. The insider shared, per the Daily Mail, that the name change goes back to the custody battle and Shiloh's belief that her rights as a victim were violated. They added that Shiloh believed she had the right, as a victim of crime, to testify and was prevented from doing so. One of the incidents that led to Jolie and Pitt's breakup happened on a private airplane, while the duo was returning with their 6 children following a 2-week vacation. A heavily redacted FBI report revealed that Pitt allegedly verbally abused and injured Jolie during a heated encounter they had as they made the journey. The incident was said to have been so heated that the 6 kids, who were minors at the time, started crying amid the entire drama. Jolie reportedly suffered injuries to her back and elbow, while Pitt was said to have sustained a scratch on his body. All parties ultimately agreed that criminal charges would not be filed due to several factors that were not disclosed. The name change from Shiloh just after she turned 18 didn't sit well with Pitt. Brad was devastated by this choice, a source told Us Weekly. To him, it was more than a change of name. It was a symbol of a deeper estrangement that had been brewing for years. Another insider claimed that past events have led to Pitt not having much of a relationship with his kids, but he still wants to connect with them despite such differences. He's not ready to give up on them, but knowing they are dropping his name is upsetting. Amid the drama of his name being dropped, the Hollywood star is believed to be putting on a brave face in public. However, in his private space, he is finding it extremely difficult to come to terms with being abandoned by his kids. Most of Pitt's kids have decided to side with their mother, as others have seemingly renounced his name publicly. In May, the ex-couple's youngest child, Vivian, boldly removed Pitt from her name on the credit of the playbill for the Broadway musical, The Outsiders. Speaking on the deterioration in the relationship between Pitt and his kids, an insider has revealed that they've struggled to forgive and connect with Brad since the divorce. Their mom is the head of the household, and she's raised them with love and selflessness their whole lives. Once Brad left, it was very hard for them to see him go to war with her. Shiloh Jolie-Pitt's early years have been shaped by a combination of privilege, global exposure, and the influence of her parents' careers and humanitarian efforts. From her birth in Namibia to her upbringing surrounded by siblings and parents deeply involved in both the entertainment industry and humanitarian causes, Shiloh continues to grow under the public eye. Her individuality and early choices in personal expression have made her a topic of public interest, showcasing her early influence in challenging traditional gender stereotypes. As she continues to mature, Shiloh Jolie-Pitt will likely navigate her path in life, drawing from the rich experiences and values instilled by her parents. In essence, Shiloh's story reflects not only the dynamics of a celebrity family but also the universal themes of identity, family, and the pursuit of personal fulfillment in a world where every step is closely watched and analyzed. Thank you for watching. Check out another interesting video by clicking on the link appearing on your screen right now. See you on the other side.